heard that the Senate has approved the budget. Were there any surprises?
No, really there are no surprises. The budget is actually, been long awaited, and for Zenith to have given their blessing to the budget, it's actually a welcome development. And I think with that, we are going to see, the economy actually moving forward. And on the back of that, we want to believe, yes, the executive will have all that it takes right now to run the economy.
Let's take a look at the bond market. The Lagos State has issued a 50 billion naira bond issue. This is the second tranche that has been set aside from Lagos. How attractive was the first one?
It's actually a 275 billion debt issuance program being run by the Lagos State government. The first tranche was done in 2009 February, and 50 billion tranche and 13%. That offer was well oversubscribed, and I think on the back of that, yes, the second tranche is being put into the is coming to the market we expect it to come to the market next month. That's the month of April. It's the same amount, 50 billion naira, and it's going to be run. They're going to actually do it via the book building process, and the price at which the bond will be issued will be determined by investors. So we expect, as I've said, we expect it to commence. To open in April 2010.
Well, we know that 76% of Lagos State's income is generally generated internally. How exactly is the bond market going to play into this?
The Lagos State government is actually setting aside a good percentage of their internally generated revenue to secure this bond. Unlike all other subnationals, that's actually doing the same thing, which they depend on the income from the federal allocation. But on Lagos State government is actually depending on the internally generated revenue. And looking at it, is a state that has over 250% internally generated revenue when you compare it with what they get from the federal allocation. I want to believe, yes, they have all that it takes to actually secure this bond program.
Well, we know that 75% of the bond will go towards infrastructure and 25% will go towards refinancing the loans within the Lagos State. Which loans do you think will get preference first?
Sorry, I would like to have that again, please.
Well, 25% of the bond market will go towards refinancing the loans in the Lagos State. Which loans would get preference first?
Looking at it, I want to believe, yes, it's the state will actually, as you've said, 25% of the proceed is going into refinancing of their loan. It's going to be their exposure to some banks, and equally, I want to believe they are going to use it to actually probably to refinance even the first part of the first tranche that the government issued.
Well, just to gauge what the sentiments are like on the ground in Lagos, would you say that market players are very positive towards the bond market in Lagos?
Looking at the way the state has actually performed after the issuance of the first tranche, I would say an average investor is actually looking forward to the second tranche, because the fund generated, the proceeds of the first tranche, we can actually see the development in the state. We can see the infrastructure that the state is working on. They are building roads. They are, the Lagos-Badagry Express Road, the rail project is about being commenced. So we can actually see the project that the state is working on, And an average investor on this, in Nigeria right now is actually waiting for this bond. And even if you look at the way the performance, what the money market is, the rates in the market is like right now, I want to believe this is a very, very good time for the bond program.